Okay, so it's Eric on the streets of Novi Sad today. It's a nice winter day. Pretty mild, snow is melting, so it's above freezing, and I'm walking down the street here. And I just wanted to address a subject. People always email me about Novi Sad, as if they didn't notice that the channel is called Belgrade Beat. Should I move to Novi Sad? That depends on you. I mean, what do you want from a city? I wouldn't live here. You know, maybe if it was on some other side of the planet and I was stuck on that side of the planet, I'd love it. But since Belgrade is just an hour away, I would always pick Belgrade over Novi Sad. Sure, there's lots of benefits of Novi Sad. It's relaxing to be here. It's cheaper than Belgrade. How much cheaper do you need? I mean, how poor are you? It's very walkable, bikeable city with bike lanes. I think I'm walking on a bike lane right now, actually. Don't see many bikes around today, though. And it's got a little bit of Central European sophistication that perhaps Belgrade lacks in, I don't know, some sort of gentleness to the culture that Belgrade just doesn't have, because Belgrade is like a zoo with people running around like animals, which I love. I love that. And, you know, like, you know, if you want that whole Austro-Hungarian type vibe on a city, I mean, why go to Novi Sad when you could go to like a city like Bratislava or, you know, Brno or Krakow that has a more sort of pure version of that? Because, you know, Novi Sad still has all of the same sorts of issues that, you know, the rest of Serbia has, like rundown infrastructure, you know, corruption, you know, you name it. It's not so. For me, when I compare Novi Sad with Belgrade, Belgrade wins because it's just a much more vibrant place to live for me. And when I compare Novi Sad with cities in like Poland or Slovakia or Czech Republic who have a similar sort of history, those cities are the winner for me because, well, they're just, you know, more authentic versions of what I consider the history, which is, by the way, I am of, you know, background from the Austro-Hungarian Empire. My ancestors were from there. And this is not fully the thing, this city. So some in-between Balkan borderland version of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and the former culture of it, that has lots of the, let's call them negatives of Serbia, in the way that, you know, people behave and stuff, which can also be positive. So Belgrade is like for me, the epicenter of this wonderful, wonderful, mixed, culturally part of the world where it all comes together into something that's itself and vibrant. This city is just very small, this Novi Sad here. It seems very small. Not very small, but okay, I'm from Toronto and that's a big city. Maybe that's a little too big. I live in the city center of Belgrade. It's a medium-sized city, let's say. Maybe that's perfect for me. And this city is small. And what do I consider small? I consider small any city that has less than 500,000 people, or even maybe 1 million people. With that being said, I like it here. It's a nice place, but I just don't get the impression that there's much going on. And I've spent lots of times here. Same my first trip here. But it's a nice place. For example, if you want a peaceful life, this is probably excellent, you know? But what do you want? And if it's Belgrade, just go and live in Belgrade. That's, I guess, my sort of message to the people about this topic. So, thanks for listening, and greetings from Novi Sad, which is a beautiful city, by the way. It's just not Belgrade who's got my heart. It's like if you're dating a girlfriend, and she's very beautiful, and her sister is just, you know, not quite as beautiful. I don't know. I gotta go. Bye, guys.